Alright, we're here in the Maleo matchup Mania, our last game. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure our group is eliminated, which is a big shame. However, we can still have fun. And I think with this starting hand, we might have a little bit of fun. This Brolga, a very, very strong bird. I expect this white-back woodpecker to be taken immediately, but that's fine. Do you want bird count or a falconer? It's a tough call. I think a bird counter. Falconer probably has more utility, but yeah, as expected. White-back woodpecker goes away. We'll just play Brolga, and we'll get to do a little bit of digging. A lot of people really are hesitant to use this bird because giving away an egg seems really bad. But I don't think it changes all that much. Grey lag is moderately interesting. There's a bird counter bird, that's nice. Golden eagle, it's a falconer bird, so okay. Not really finding that forest power that we're after though, so okay. We shall go again. Mouse. Azure Tit, there we go. There's our forest power. Grebe and Willow Tit, alright. And just like that, we've amassed a ton of cards. I think there's a pretty clear game plan here. I think we need to get these birds into the game. Or crested cormorant. I think we have enough to get going, right? I think we want to get Golden Eagle into the game. It's a bit of a shame that we drew like one of the best predators. It would have been nice to have the bonus card now. But that's neither here nor there. I don't think we'd end up playing this Swift. We probably don't want to take eggs if we can help it. We probably just want to get this Azure Tit into the game. Maybe even consider doing the double play into the Willow Tit. I think we will do that. I think Great Crested Grebe might be the worst card in our hand, which is a little bit of a shame. This is a good bird. Just not one that we need today. But yeah, as long as we can get the white throat into the game, that's our big need. Our opponent's flipping the tray. That's okay, we've still got time in this game to pick up anything that's interesting. The Reed Warbler is kind of interesting, but we have things to be doing. Where is our Azure Tit? An inconvenient feeder reset. And they really left the feeder as awkward as they possibly could for us, as is expected. The Queenfisher is a really good player. And we'll take the berry so that we can do the white throat. Actually, this roller was the worst bird in our hand. Why do we throw Grebe? Well, not likely to play either of them, to be perfectly frank. There is an argument to play white-throated Swift here and lay eggs. But I think you just get white-throat into the game. Keep our resources. And then we get a crack at the tray to see if there's anything interesting there. We'll play this white-throat. I have a pretty decent start here. No draw power though, so bit of a game of asymmetry. This Hoopo is kind of interesting. We're in no rush to lay eggs, but we can always do so at any time. I mean, Tree Swallow, the 5-point play, I mean, it's just not sufficiently interesting. The Hoopo is kind of interesting. Pretty good for the next end of round. I think we just need the eggs, honestly. I don't think anything there is like sufficiently interesting for us. We'll qualify, and what do we get here? White wagtail. That's more like it. Titmouse, love to see that. We'll draw a couple more cards here. Says Phoebe, that's pretty good. That's less good. Kildare has come up, okay. Will that tempt my opponent into the grasslands? I certainly hope so. Alright, we now can just build out a nice little forest engine and then just kind of get the wagtail into the game and go from there. I think we're cruising. Frigate bird is pretty good though. Do we want the frigate bird? We have time. The 3 of my actions, I think I don't have time. I think I just have to plow on and get stuff going. We double play into Juniper Titmouse. We can just play this Willow Tit as well. I think we do just play both of these. I think we start spending Nectar and get Juniper Titmouse into the game. And one of the good things about this is now I can actually afford to play this White-Throated Swift. Because we will take eggs 3 more times this game. If you do that here, that's 8 points. Well, it's an 8-point bird, so that's very much in my interest to do. So we'll take food here. Take another I think we're eyeing up this this Willow Tit as our last play. So it's probably going to be White-Throated Swift, eggs, wagtail, and then this guy, this Willow Tit up here. I think that's pretty good. I think that's very good. So we'll slam this. My opponent has indeed been tempted by the kill there. I didn't even notice that. I guess it remains to be seen what they get here. Great Hornbill, that's a very nice bird. We shall lay some eggs. I can afford to throw a food here, right? Yes, I can. We'll throw the extra food just because we can. We will tuck this roller. Do I want to compete for Nectar here, or do I want to compete for Nectar here? It is going to be annoying for my opponent to... It's better to compete for Nectar in the grasslands. I think it's easier to do that. Up here, it's going to be tricky, I think. They've only filled out 2 slots. They've already spent 3 Nectar. It's very likely they're going to get stronger here, so... we shall chillax on that. We'll aim to win grasslands and wetlands. What's the wetlands Nectar looking to? Okay, yeah, that's winnable. Got some nice, strong plays as well. Alright, do we tuck a bird here? I think Says Phoebe can be tucked. Normally a very strong bird, but it's gonna annoy our white throat. So we shall skip on that today. So our biggest problem right now is we only have very low point birds, but that's okay. We want to get Golden Eagle and Puffin into the game to compete for this next end of round. So we'll get this into the game, and then we'll get that up there, so we get our points. And we take the end of round win. Okay, I think we've got a really nice board. A really nice board going for us. We just need to get stuff on the table, so I really want to target getting Golden Eagle or Atlantic Puffin into the game. It's largely going to depend on what food is left in the feeder. Do I get left the fish or the rat, basically, and then go from there? I guess I want to play Golden Eagle, preferably, because we can get a potential point off it when we activate the wetlands, but not really. Neither here nor there. We are not going to activate the Hornbill. I think Grey Lag is sufficiently good to play, so we got options here, so we will cache this one to deny the Nectar. And yeah, we'll just play our Golden Eagle. Doesn't really matter what we take. We'll slam Golden Eagle, we'll take cards, and we need to take food again. It's gonna be a bit tricky to clear out the eggs unless we start playing birds on these habitats, so definitely something to keep in mind. I would like to get another forest bird, and ideally a big point forest bird. We shall play our Golden Eagle. My opponent's getting good value out of this Hornbill. Good synergy between that and the killdeer. I mean, our advantage is that we're just flooding the board with you know, pretty good birds. We've got this white throat, that's going to get us at least 3 eggs, because we'll at least keep this clear if we can help it. We'll take eggs as late as possible so we can judge where we can take eggs off. Or we can always do the wagtail trick where you play a bird and then use the white throat. That's always quite fun. But I think now we will draw Bee-Eater. Moderate interest. Cuckoo is a little bit more interesting. I think we will discard an egg because we've got so many. Just get as many points as we can. And we'll still give out these. Nuthatch. Raven. Okay. Is this a Raven game? Bird Counselor and Bee-Eater is pretty nice though. I think it's... Oh jeez, this is tough. This is tough now. Nuthatch is interesting because we can get another bonus card. And yeah, so what do we want to do here? We need food. So we're going to get 5 food from a forest activation. 6 food from you. I think we want to get the Bee-Eater into the game as well. If I aim to play these 2 birds, then I think we're in good company. Although, I mean, it's getting kind of late. I don't think the cookie's worth it. So I think we want to play the Bee-Eater here. And then the Nuthatch up here. So that's going to be plan A. Kind of a terrible feeder. Yeah, and I think this is saying we're going to play Corsican Nuthatch with the Nectar. It's going to be tough. I think I want to play Bee-Eater with a Nectar, so we'll do it this way. We'll slam this Bee-Eater, then we'll take eggs and go from there. I know, I mean, this Raven is very hard to overlook because getting that little bit of extra food could be very, very, very important, but realistically it's getting 2 activations, and I don't know if it's important enough. I think this Corsican Nuthatch is probably going to be more value for us, and we've got Puffin and Grey Lag to kind of bring the game home for us. Do I have space to tuck here? I get a point either way. I don't think we tuck. And that's okay. It is tempting to do Nuthatch now and forego the tuck on the Bee Eater, because that allows us to improve our nectar game a little bit more. In spend a nectar here and here. It might be worth more in the long run. Don't hate that idea. And we can throw food for the extra egg here. How many eggs do you have? 5. Well, we can't contend with that, even if we got the Bee Eater into the game. We're just going to qualify on 1. I think we're really playing for the... I think we do Nuthatch here. I think that's going to give us the best options. Data analyst, okay. Not terrible. Like, we can do Greylag and Puffin, we get 5 points. That's nice. My opponent's going red crossbill, which could be helpful. I think we discard cards here. Just a card. Don't think the extra is worth it. I think I might need the food, because we have quite expensive birds. I'm gonna do Wagtail first, I think. Sorry, Whitethroat first. I think that's just lessens the burden here. If we are only going to play these 2 birds, at least it gets us 5 points. Grey Wagtail has come up. I mean, it's a bit late for that, but I think Eleanor's Falcon is interesting. Can I afford to play it though? I mean, we're going to take it anyway. Yeah, just flush with good birds here. That's kind of fun. Okay. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to play more than 2 birds. So we're either taking food twice and playing Puffin Greylag, or we're taking food once and laying eggs twice. It really depends on what we roll here. More nectar. Okay. I think that answers the question. We do Greylag, Puffin, eggs twice. My opponent's really going after all of these nectars, so that's a bit concerning. However, they're not going to get to 4 columns and we will, so that is an advantage for us. And we just have to be content with what we have. And we could play Blue-Winged Warbler. It is a consideration. But we will throw stuff we know we're definitely not going to play. If we play 1-2, we can clear this out, so we'll just load up in here. We'll eat the Wagtail. Tuck Scaly-Breasted Mania. That's an unfortunate bird to come up. That means we can't use this Bee Eater. Does that change what we want to do at all? I don't think it does. I think we're pretty much locked in here. I have to be mindful of egg capacity. If we lay eggs, we may need the extra space. So we'll just play Greylag Goose first. Just to give us a couple more options. And we just hope this Puffin can pull us something nice, like give me Mech Engineer or something, that'd be great. Black Swan has come up by Blue-Winged Wobbler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunate we don't get the extra point off of the Bee Eater, but it is what it is. This White-Throated Swift has actually done a very good job for us. We activated it 4 times. Definitely seen the return on investment for that bird. Yeah, unfortunate this wasn't a worm-eating bird, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We will get the Puffin into the game. And we found Rodentologist. Well, that is a disappointing find, given what we had started with. Alright, let's see how we shake out. Bird points could be even, we could be behind. We did play a lot of low value birds. Slight lead on bird points is a good sign. Bonus cards, we didn't blow them out of the water, which is a shame. We drew even on ends of rounds. We should be good on eggs, because we laid quite a lot. We cashed a lot, we tucked a lot. That's going to be a clear win. 123 to 100. Good to finish with a win. Queenfisher is a very, very strong player. They're a tournament winner. They're very, very good. Unfortunate pull on Breeding Manager, Ecologist. Usually really good with this end of round, but I think this Killdeer was a trap. 100% I think this Killdeer was a trap, I think. That pulled them in a direction they really didn't want to go. They never really solved their egg problem, and were kind of stunted as a result, even though they had the OP Woodpecker. Just didn't have any draw power, and that's the power of this Brolga. Like, people really sleep on this bird. I think this bird is just insane. Like, giving away an egg is not a problem. Like, we did not solve Queenfisher's egg problem. Yes, it gave them a little bit of tempo, but if it doesn't solve their egg problem, it's who cares? Like, okay, you can set up a little bit faster. I have like twice the amount of cards you have, and every one of those cards we used. Like, we had finished with no cards, no food. Like, I really think like this bird is so slept on in the community. Obviously we had White Throat, which is very strong, and we leveraged that to good effect, but I think ultimately the Brolga was the main reason we were able to filter through a lot of cards and just pick the stuff that was good for us, so yeah. Anyway, that was a fun game. Weren't really stressed out at all. Nice relaxing game of Wingspan. Yeah, well played to my opponent. Queenfisher is a very, very strong player. I mean, their group's probably going to go through, even though I'm personally finishing 5-1, I think my group is like 16-12 down or something. I think we have absolutely no chance at winning this, which is fine. It's okay. I mean, they played a really good game. I mean, Small Fry, who we lost to, went on a perfect run. They went 6-0, so very, very well played to them. But yeah, that'll be it from Maleo Matchup Mania for us. Only the top 4 groups advanced. We are not one of those, unfortunately, even though we played as well as we could. So, anyway, fun game, GG's, and we'll see you in the next tournament, whenever that is. I won't be playing in the next tournament because I'll be on vacation, but see you in the one after that one.